Hello everybody and welcome to tonight's matchup between the Waterloo Pirates and the Palmyra-Eagle Panthers. Both of these teams coming in here with one win on the year. Waterloo is 1-1. The Palmyra-Eagle Panthers come in 1-3, and they're just their second home game of the season here. The Palmyra-Eagle Panthers started this year 0-3 with a loss at Dodgeland, a loss at Abundant Life, and a loss to Madison Country Day. Picking up a victory this past Monday at Williams Bay, 58-43. And for the Waterloo Pirates, they started out their season a couple Thursdays ago now at Rio with a victory 53-44, and lost this past Tuesday at Columbus 85-21, the final in that one. We'll now get ready for the anthem here, and we'll be back in a sec. Here is the national anthem. Now we'll send it down to the court for starting lineups. First, here is the Waterloo Pirates.
Please welcome the Pirates of Waterloo. Starting guard, a 5'1" junior, number 3. Starting guard, a 5'2" sophomore, number 1, Callie Davison. At guard, a 5'6" senior, number 3, Kylie Webster. At 4, a 5'4" freshman, number 10, Natalie McCarthy. At 4, a 5'4" freshman, number 14, Bonnie Schaefer. And at center, a 5'9" junior, number 34, Emma Ballman. Pirates are coached by Emily Sherman and assisted by Jessica Danks. Representing the Trophy Subconference Center is the home team on the scoreboard. Please welcome the Panthers of Palmyra-Eagle. Starting at guard, a 5'1" junior, number 3, at guard, a 5'4" junior, number 11, Brianna. At middle guard, a 5'2" senior, number 12, Wesley Cox. At forward, a 5'4" senior, number 22, Cassidy Taylor. And the other forward, a 5'5" senior, number 24, Tegan Kowski. Your Panthers are coached by Brad Shinsky, who's assisted by Tyler Kowski. Athletic director is Kevin Wild. Good luck to both teams.
All right, and we are ready to go here in this battle between a couple of one-win teams, both looking for their second on the season. And we'll get started here. Pirates win the tip, and we'll control it to start this one. And a little bit of a Loss of control there gives the Panthers a steal and then a foul on Kylie Webster. So a quick foul there on the Pirates. That's the first for Webster, and obviously the first as a team. Nice to see the student section coming out to support tonight. And the beach theme. Warner with control, swings it over to Kautsky. Cassidy Taylor has it now over to Covarrubias, one of the leading scorers for this Panthers team, and she will start it off with a 2. And that is out of bounds. Pass going out of play for the Pirates and gives the Panthers the ball right back. Remember back to Palmyra Eagles' first home game, had that slow start against Madison Country Day. It's not the case against Williams Bay, and now here they're starting out with a 2-0 lead. Koss over to Taylor. Taylor dribbling inside over to Warner. Warner, no good. Koss coming in for the rebound, and then she is going to be fouled. Fantastic job by Presley Koss, able to corral that one in between 2 or 3 Pirate defenders there. That is the second foul going against the Pirates, and it's on Kylie Webster again, her second. Taylor inbounding into Koss. Koss, and she's going to be fouled again. And that time she's going to head to the line as she was shooting 2. And that's going to be a foul against the Pirates. Madeline McCarthy, that's her first. And so Presley Koss now will come in to shoot 2 free throws. Waterloo coming again off of a loss. And the Palmyra-Eagle Panthers coming off their first win of the season after they started out 0-3 on the year. Subbing in now here for Waterloo is number 21, Nevaeh Morales. Koss missed the first one, and here's the second. And she'll hit. 1 for 2 on that trip to the charity stripe, and the Panthers lead now 3-0 early in this ball game. Panthers pressing. Able to get it in. Waterloo still hasn't even had a shot yet. And a tightly fought for ball. And that time, it's going to be a foul on the Panthers as Callie Davison came away with the scrum there. And that foul will go against Presley Koss. And so that's the first for Koss and the Panthers. And it sends Davison to the line. First opportunity for Waterloo to get points here tonight. Davison's first no good, just off the back iron. For Waterloo, led by Emma Baumann and Kylie Webster, their leading scorers. Both have double digits, and it was a violation on the Pirates, so that one will not count. And the Pirates held scoreless on that trip to the line. Still 3-0. Covarrubias working in, now over to Taylor. Taylor trying to 3. It is no, in and out. Taylor attempting a lot of 3s for this organization. That's going to be a travel. And Davison turns the ball over, trying to break the press.
Under control, under control.
It's Cassidy Taylor's 13th three-point try of the season. 2 for 13 on the year now. Nearly 3 for 13. Here's Covarrubias working her way in. Covarrubias has it blocked. Great job there by Emma Baumann. And Baumann coming down on the other end, trying to take it herself. Lost control of the ball, and it's out of bounds. Pirates could not save it. 3-0 Panthers still remains the score. 16:09. A lot of time left here in this first half. Covarrubias bringing it up the floor. Now over to Koss in the corner. Kautsky has it now. Taylor gets it into Kautsky. Kautsky, Covarrubias thought about the 3. Now working her way in. Shot no good off the backboard. And rebounded by the Pirates. Number 14, Harmony Schaefer. Schaefer has it knocked away by Covarrubias. Covarrubias one-on-one. And she'll be fouled and 1. Talk about Brianna Covarrubias making that play herself. The steal, the drive, the finish for 2. And she was fouled. An opportunity for a 3-point play for Palmyra-Eagle And Brianna Covarrubias making it happen herself. That foul went against Schaefer. So that is the first on her, fourth on the Pirates as a team. And completing the three-point play is Covarrubias. And she is tied with Tegan Kautsky with 13.7 points per game this season. Coming in, Waterloo, foul. That's going to go against Koss again. That'll be her second already. Emma Baumann will head to the line. And so it looks like Coach Brad Jasinski is going to send in a sub. Madison Goudot coming in here for Koss. Baumann's first, and that's the first points of the game for Waterloo. So Goudot coming in here. Baumann trying to go 2 for 2. And she cannot. And it's going to be another violation on Davison. That's her second already in both trips to the free throw line. Now subbing in for Covarrubias. Monse Navarro coming in here. So Navarro bringing the ball up the floor. Now over to Chloe Warner. Warner, and that's going to be a blocking foul on Waterloo. That'll be on number 14, Harmony Schaefer, her second. Here's Taylor to bring it out. Taylor on the inbounds play. Little shot here, no good by Goudot. Rebounded by Schaefer. Waterloo pushing it up the floor. Schaefer looking for someone to go to, goes to Baumann, and that's going to be a foul on Palmyra-Eagle, it looks like. Very early in this one, not even 3 minutes into the game, and already 8 fouls combined here by both of these teams. That time it was on Chloe Warner, as Shelby Shelton comes in for Schaefer on Waterloo's side. Baumann, inbounds play to Davison. Davison shot no good, and the Panthers not able to get the rebound. Now Kautsky's able to get it. Still a fight for it. Waterloo able to scoop it up. Looking for someone to go to. 2 players in the same area for Waterloo. Baumann has it now. Back over. Pirate shot is no good. Rebounded right back to him, though. Kick it out, and it's going to be 3 seconds in the lane, and it erases an Emma Baumann 3. Madeline McCarthy had the first opportunity at the shot. Not sure who the 3-second violation was called on there, but nonetheless, it'll be Panthers ball as it's a 6-1 game here with 14:42 to play in the first half. Navarro 3, no good. Doesn't hit rim. Waterloo gets the rebound. Baumann bringing it up. Throwing it over. And this is going to be tipped out of bounds. It's going to remain Waterloo ball. Waterloo inbounding. Over to Davison. Davison runs it back, and it goes off the hands of Nevaeh Morales. She can't corral it, and the Panthers get the ball back. Inbounds play to Tegan Kautsky here. Kautsky bringing it up the floor. Few nice moves there. Here's Goudot. Looking around. Pass it over to Warner, and she's going to be fouled. That's going to be a foul on Davison. And that's going to be her first. And the 6th on Waterloo. So Palmyra-Eagle will now be in the bonus. As coming in for Kautsky now is Covarrubias. She's back in the ball game. Taylor out to Warner. Open 3 is good. Knocking it down is Chloe Warner. And nearly another steal from Covarrubias. Panthers now lead 9-1. Shot is good from Baumann. 9-3 game now. Goudot pushing up the floor. Over to Navarro. She's looking around. Back to Goudot. Inside to Warner, and she's going to be fouled and head back to the line. And I believe that one's going to go against Morales. And that's her first. So Warner at the line for 2 shots. And she will miss the first. Warner, though, her 5th 3 already of the season, ties. Actually, that is, ties for the most of a player this season, in this early season. She missed both free throws, however, on that time. Tied with Tegan Kautsky. 9-3, Bauman double-teamed. Passes it inside, now and tipped away, and Navarro is going to come away with it. Panthers now pushing it up the floor. Covarrubias, and over to Godot, and she can't hang on to it. And it'll be 9-3 out of bounds, Pirates ball. Kylie Webster coming into the game for Palmyra-Eagle, and for Waterloo, and Tegan Kautsky will come in for Warner on the Panthers side of things. This one over to Davison. Davison's shot, no good. Fighting for the rebound, and Kautsky comes away with it. Tegan Kautsky beating everybody on her team to the other side of the floor, and Covarrubias' pass will be deflected, and she will foul Waterloo. Trying to get it back, so a steal there for the Pirates. And an opportunity to do something again here. Davison over down to Morales. Morales nearly lost it. Inside, shot is good. Kylie Webster with the layup there, and a great find by Morales. And a timeout by Palmyra-Eagle. I believe it's going to be a 30-second timeout. It will, and so we'll take a quick break and be right back. You're watching Palmyra-Eagle girls basketball on PETV. And we're back here at Dwayne Wild Court in Palmyra-Eagle, in Palmyra, Wisconsin. The Panthers facing off against the Pirates in a 9-5 ball game with just a little under 6 minutes played here in this first half. Taylor with the ball right now, over to Godot. A lot of outside work. Somebody looking to cut for somebody. A little steal there. Almost an opportunity missed there for the Pirates. Now throwing it over to Taylor. Taylor to Kautsky. Tegan Kautsky looking around. Taylor trying to get it inside and knocked away by Bauman. Pirates come away with the ball. Now over to Bauman. Her shot is a little short, and it's going to be rebounded by Taylor. Taylor throws it over to Kautsky. Kautsky racing down and trying to get it. That was a tough shot. Here's Covarrubias. That one went way too far up. Might have been tipped. And a travel against the Pirates. Gives the Panthers the ball back. Some quick basketball here as Sarah Tucker coming in for Taylor. And Warner will also come into the game for Palmyra-Eagle. Kautsky bringing the ball up the floor now. Over to Warner. Warner, nice drive inside, and it's in and out. A near miss there for Chloe Warner. Bauman able to corral the high pass. Here's Morales. And her shot is no good. Rebounded by the Pirates. The second time it will fall. Kylie Webster. Makes it 9-7 in this close ball game. And it's going to be a moving screen on the Panthers. And so a turnover there as Navarro set the screen and had not set her feet. Presley Koss coming in for Navarro. Muncie Navarro. Pirates an opportunity to tie or take the lead here after they started out a little slow, but have kind of clamped the Panthers and started to get a little bit going on offense. Davison's shot, though, no good that time. And the rebound knocked away by Koss over to Kautsky. Kautsky racing down now, and she's going to be fouled and head to the line. And that will be on Bauman. And that's going to be her first. The 8th on the Pirates. That was on the shot, so Kautsky will shoot 2 here from the line. Kautsky's first, no good. Kautsky 4 for 10 coming into today's game from the line, shooting 40%. Shelby Shelton coming into the game again for Waterloo. Kautsky's second is going to be well short, and so it'll be Waterloo ball. An empty trip to the line for Kautsky. Still 9-7 game here with 10:54 to play in the first half. And this one, another steal by the Panthers. Back down the floor, nearly lost it. Did Sarah Tucker. Now Warner driving in. Warner gets it to go. Panthers and their mini scoring drought there. Makes it 11-7, and that's going to be a travel as Kylie Webster picked up her dribble a little too early there and got caught in the backcourt. Kautsky trying to find somebody to inbound it to and barely got it over to Koss. Koss driving in now, trying to get it to Warner. Instead ends up in Covarrubias' hands. Now Kautsky driving in, and her shot is no good as it's wiped away by a travel. And yes, she did indeed take a few too many steps there. So back-to-back travels, one on either team. Emma Bauman coming back into the game after a little break. And the leading scorer for Waterloo back out on the floor. Bauman, they break the press nice. Now looking inside, nearly taken away. Here's Webster. No foul call despite quite a bit of contact. And this one is going to be taken away again. Another steal by the Panthers as Tegan Kautsky able to deflect the pass into her arms. Kautsky over to Koss. Koss working on Webster. Screen set by her. Kautsky over to Warner. Warner from just inside the arc, and Covarrubias comes in for 2 after scooping up the offensive board. Bauman back down the floor in a 13-7 ball game, and we're about at the halfway point of this first half. Davison pitched over, three-pointer, no good from Madeline McCarthy, and the finish on the follow-up is good from Kylie Webster. 13-9 now. Covarrubias brings it up the floor over to Kautsky. Kautsky over to Tucker. Nobody driving in yet. Doing a lot of work on the outside. Covarrubias finds a seam, and she can't get it to go, and it's Bauman who gets the rebound. Bauman working on Covarrubias. Now double-teamed by both her and Kautsky, and this one is going to go out of bounds off of McCarthy's hands. And so it'll be Panthers ball again. Madison Godot coming in for the Panthers. And Harmony Schaefer coming in for Waterloo. There's Godot attacking right away. Now throws it over to Koss. Koss driving in. Her shot is going to be a little too hard. And it's going to be a rebound, though, by Warner. And then she's fouled. And we'll see who this goes on. It's going to be on Waterloo, number 21, Nevaeh Morales. Now that's going to be on Shelby Shelton. They called it on 22. First on Shelton. Here's Warner. And she gets the first one to go in the bonus. Makes it 14-9. She gets one more.
her second is good. And she is perfect from the line that trip. 15-9 game. Panthers have the advantage here. Driving inside, trying to get it to Davison. And a fight for the ball. And that shot is no good, and it is taken away by the Panthers. Goudot nearly lost it. Over to Koss. And a foul on Waterloo, much to the chagrin of the Pirates fans. It was on Kylie Webster, and that's her third, and that is going to be big for Waterloo, as that is their second leading scorer. Madison Goudot here at the line. Her first one is good. And subbing in for Webster. And Shelton is number 21, Nevaeh Morales. And number 10, Madeline McCarthy. Second shot for Goudot, a little short, rebounded by Bauman. 16-9 game now. Waterloo trying to drive in, had a few too many turnovers down here. And this one is going to be a foul on the floor on the Panthers. And that will go against Sarah Tucker. And Cassidy Taylor is going to come in, presumably for Tucker. And she's back in the ballgame now. 7:56 to play here in this first half. And that one knocked away. Covarrubias generating the steal again. Over to Goudot. Goudot, and has it knocked away from her, and she lost control, actually. It's going to be Pirates ball on a turnover from Palmyra-Eagle. And a quick pick up the dribble here. Nearly a mistake there for Waterloo. Second chance here. And this one is going to be stolen again. Goudot that time with the takeaway. Covarrubias bringing it down the floor. And this one is going to be out of bounds. Covarrubias was looking for Goudot, but it was behind Goudot. And really had no opportunity to catch that one. Still 16-9 here. Bauman driving in, and it's going to be a foul on the floor against Palmyra-Eagle. And it'll go against Koss, and that's going to be her third, I believe. Yeah. Presley Koss is third, so she will likely have to come out for a good chunk of the rest of the half. And that was actually shooting foul, so Bauman will shoot two. Her first is good. Rattles it home. And Pirates hit double digits. Tegan Kautsky coming back into the game, subbing in for Koss. And Moonsay Navarro coming in for Warner. Bauman's second is no good. And nearly rebounded by Waterloo, but Cassidy Taylor coming in there for the strong board. 6-point game. Panthers have the advantage. Goudot with the ball. Throwing over to Taylor. Taylor trying to drive in, and that is going to be another pass errant for the Panthers and another turnover. Pirates bringing it up here. There's just under 7 minutes to play in the first half here. Another takeaway. And we have seen an unbelievable amount as Tegan Kautsky capitalizes on the other end with a two for the Panthers. Waterloo, Emma Bauman looking around all the way to the other side of the court. Long three is going to be over the basket. Navarro comes away with the board. Navarro up ahead to Covarrubias. Covarrubias trying to drive in. Finds Kautsky. Kautsky was under the basket, though, didn't have a shot. And she'll take it back out. Kautsky. Her shot is good. Back-to-back buckets for number 24. And the Pirates will call a timeout. It'll be a 30-second, so we'll be right back. But the Panthers have their first double-digit lead of the day, 20-10. The score. We'll be right back. You're watching Panthers girls basketball on PETV. We are back here on PETV. Waterloo breaks the press quite nicely between Davison and Bauman, and then fouled by Kautsky. So that is going to be 1-1 and send Davison to the line. Davison just 1 for 2 coming into today's game at the line. And that one is going to rattle out. But Bauman gets the rebound and puts it in for 2. A fantastic job there by Bauman as Kautsky cannot get it to go. Was probably looking for a foul there. Did not get it. Davidson looking around. Over to Bauman now. Guarded by Covarrubias. Bauman looking around. Knocked away by Godot. Pirates still have it. Now back to Bauman. Here's over to Morales. Morales. And that's going to be a travel as she fell down. And give the Panthers the ball back in this 20-12 game now. 5:22 to play here in this first half. Thank all of you for joining us here on PETV. And what is an eventful night for a Panthers fan and a Wisconsin sports fan. The Packers will be playing later tonight. And Cassidy Taylor makes it an 11-point lead with the 3. Her 3rd on the season. And just like that, the Panthers have their biggest lead of the game. Bauman, and she was clobbered on that one. Taylor will send her to the line. And that will be the 2nd on Taylor, I believe. That was actually on 11, they say. No, that was on Covarrubias. Wow, that was 100% on Taylor. So Covarrubias gets her 2nd, though, in the books. And Bauman misses the first free throw. Coming in now is Chloe Warner for the Panthers, and Shelby Shelton coming back in for Waterloo. Under 5 to play here in the first half. Bauman's 2nd shot is good and brings the deficit back down to 10 for Waterloo. Godot coming across, guarded by Navarro. Godot looking around. Her shot is nearly good, but bounces off. Warner able to get the offensive board. Panthers have been rolling on offense these last few minutes. And that one nearly lost it, did Warner. Now she'll drive in, and that's going to be a foul instead on Bauman, I believe. And that'll be her 2nd. And it'll send Warner to line as the Panthers are now in the double bonus. So will Waterloo. They will also be as well in the next foul. And it's good for Warner on the first one. 24-13. And 2nd for Warner is no good. Another one in and out here for Palmyra-Eagle on these boards, and a takeaway right away on a long pass by the Pirates. Kautsky zooming down on the other end, and she gets it to go after the steal. 26-13 ball game now. And Waterloo has struggled with the turnovers here tonight. Here's Morales trying to dribble in. Morales back out. Bauman 3 is good. Brings it back down to a 10-point game as Bauman keeps this one in check. Goodall looking around, passes it over to Taylor. Taylor dribbling in. Her shot is no good, rebounded by Bauman. 26-16 the score. 3:41 to play in the first half here. Morales shot no good, and fighting for the rebound is Taylor and Bauman. Taylor will get it. That was actually Taylor and Shelton. Outsky looking over to Taylor. Taylor cross court to Warner. Long two is no good. Short. And Morales gets the board. And that one a foul. And that one should go against Taylor, and it will. That's her second. Nevaeh Morales at the line to shoot 2 for Waterloo. And Morales no good on the first. Subbing in for the Panthers, Covarrubias coming back in, as is Sarah Tucker. Out comes Godot and Moonse Navarro. Harmony Schaefer also getting ready to sub back in for Waterloo, coming in for the shooter here. Second shot is no good. And Bauman nearly had another board and putback for 2. Now down to 1-on-1, and Tegan Kautsky is going to be fouled and get sent to the line for 2. And it's going to be a block and foul there on Madeline McCarthy. And that's her second. A lot of fouls called here in this first half. Kautsky will be shooting 2. Kautsky, first one from the line, is good. And in comes Schaefer. Just under 3 minutes to play here in half number 1. The Panthers have a 11-point lead, 27-16. Opportunity to make it 12 here for Kautsky, and it's going to be short. And a fight for the rebound. Did the Panthers come away with that? No, it's going to be a jump ball. And it will remain with Palmyra-Eagle. So, an opportunity for more from Palmyra-Eagle. Biggest lead in this game was 13. I have an opportunity to match that. There's a 3, and it's no good from Sarah Tucker. Waterloo bringing it back down the floor. Bauman, oh, that was a travel that did not get called there. And that one a tip off after the shot was no good from Schaefer, and it got tipped off of the fingers of a Pirates player. Kautsky looking around over to Covarrubias. Covarrubias driving in. Her shot, no good. Could not get that one to fall, and she'll tip this one away, though, to Kautsky. Tegan Kautsky on the other end. Her shot is no good. Missing a couple bunnies there for Palmyra-Eagle. Here's Chloe Warner, and that time she gets it to go. And it's 29-16. 2 minutes to play here in half number 1. Shot, no good, and Bauman got fouled as she came away with the rebound. It was actually Shelby Shelton who came down with the rebound and then got fouled. And Waterloo in the double bonus, so she'll be shooting 2. 29-16 the score here. Shelton first one, no good. Her first free throw attempts of the season. The second one here for Shelton. And she misses both. But Bauman with the rebound. Shot is back up and good. And it's 29-18. Second time Bauman has done that already. Palmyra-Eagle not boxing out on those rebounds. This is a long 3. Nearly banked it in, did Tucker, but she could not get that one to go. And nearly losing is Davison. It's going to be a jump ball, and it will remain with Waterloo. But so overall trouble averted there for the Pirates. Could have been a lot worse. Davison to inbound it again. Chucks it into Schaefer. Schaefer dribbling in. Now coming back out. Over to Bauman, 3. No good. Second shot is good. Off nearly the top of the backboard. And Callie Davison with an opportunity to get a 3-point play here. It will be on Taylor, so that's her third. And in foul trouble is Taylor. Davison to make this an 8-point game, now 29-20. She cannot get it to go. Bauman gets it again, and nearly another putback. Warner able to get that rebound, though. Back down to Covarrubias. Over to Gudex. She lost it. Sarah Tucker, 3. It's going to be well off. And this is going to be a tough situation for Waterloo, but she's able to throw it off of Covarrubias. Davison came down with the board and went down to her knees, but threw it off Covarrubias to keep possession of that one. Moonse Navarro coming back in for Palmyra-Eagle. And the Panthers going to press. And that's going to be a foul on Warner. And we'll send Schaefer to the line. So that's going to be the third on Chloe Warner. 1:05 to play here in this first half. Shot. No good on the first one for Schaefer. And the second here is good, and it makes it an 8-point game. 29-21 with 1:05 in the first half. Inbounded to Covarrubias, who will bring it up the floor. Over to Moonse Navarro. Covarrubias, 3 is no good. Off front iron. And this one poked away by the Panthers. And a fight for this one. I believe that's going to be a jump ball, and it will be, so it sticks with the Panthers. Somebody's got inbounded here. Sarah Tucker will do the honors there. Inbound play over to Covarrubias. Her shot is good. Banked it in. And it's 31-21, 10-point ball game. And taken away by Covarrubias now. She'll get it up and in. 4 points in about 2 seconds there for Brianna Covarrubias. And then a foul, though, on the other end of the floor. And that'll be Covarrubias' third. So she's in some foul trouble now. They're calling that her second. Two shots here for the Pirates. No good on the first for McCarthy. Panthers will have 27.5 seconds to operate with here as McCarthy makes the second. It's 33-22 the score. We'll see if what the strategy will be here for Palmyra-Eagle. They'll try to take it to the end of the clock or not. Gudex has it poked away, sticks with the Panthers off of Waterloo. 17 seconds now to play in this first half. Gudex needs to get it in, and this one is going to be a turnover. She could not find anybody. Was trying to get it to Covarrubias, and that's going to be a travel as Nevaeh Morales was looking around, trying to find somebody to go to, but could not. Probably going just a touch too fast there. And the Panthers now will get it back. 11.5 remaining here in half number one. Inbound to Gudex. Over to Moonse Navarro. Navarro, 3 seconds, 2 seconds. Covarrubias got to put it up. It is no good. And the Panthers will go into halftime here, up 11, 33-22. In what has been a very competitive ball game so far. Don't go anywhere. We will be right back with half number two. You're watching Palmyra-Eagle girls basketball live here on PETV.
We are back here at the Duane Wild Court for the second half, as the Palmyra-Eagle Panthers have a 33-22 lead over the Waterloo Pirates. And a major focus, obviously, will be to cut down on turnovers for both of these teams. Both struggled with it in the first half, and that'll start the second half off with the turnover. Will the Pirates. Tegan up ahead, and she's got it to go for two. Covarrubias with the assist there. Panthers, that one's knocked away. Another turnover. Flying down the floor is Covarrubias, and she cannot get it to go. Trying to be a little too fancy there on the layup. Inside, Bauman's pass Bauman's shot no good. Now over into the corner. Chloe Warner's shot is no good from three. 35-22 the score. Tipped away. Bauman has it. Her shot, no good, and then it's going to be a jump ball, and it will will be taken by Palmyra-Eagle, as the possession arrow is in their favor. And there's Covarrubias. Now over to Taylor. Taylor is long two. No good. Warner able to track down the rebound. Now Warner dribbling in. Back over to Taylor. To Covarrubias. She'll drive in. Covarrubias flips it over to Koss. Her three is good. Presley Koss able to hit it there, and makes it a 16-point game. And a foul there against Palmyra-Eagle. That's going to go against Cassidy Taylor, and that is going to be her fourth. So she is in very dangerous territory now. Moon State Navarro coming in for Taylor, who will presumably have to sit for a while now, with only one foul to give before she fouls out. And a putback, two from Emma Bauman. How many times have we seen that tonight? One of the reasons why she's the leading scorer on this team. Koss now over to Kautsky. Just over 2 minutes ticking off the clock so far, and Covarrubias' shot will roll in and gets him up to 40. 40-24. The shot is good. Kylie Webster got it to go. Covarrubias to Koss. Three is no good. Rebounded by Bowen there. And the Pirates find themselves down 14, and a pass over the head of Bauman. Harmony Schaefer coming in here for Waterloo. Covarrubias. Over to Koss. Warner has it here at top of the key. Winston Navarro over to Kautsky. Panthers trying to find a lane to drive into here. Covarrubias. Inside. Shot is good. Rattles home off the backboard. And it's 42-26. And the Pirates want a full timeout here. A 16-point advantage now for the Panthers. 42-26 with 14:43 to play here. We'll be right back. You're watching Panthers girls basketball live here on PETV.
And we are back here at the Dwayne Wild Court in Palmyra, Wisconsin, as the Waterloo Pirates find themselves down 16, 42-26, and then a turnover there coming out of the timeout. Covarrubias back on the other end. Nice pass to Tegan Kautsky, who finishes it off. And now 44-26 with 14:30 to play. Throwing it over, and a wide open bucket there for Harmony Schaefer. Stops the bleeding for Waterloo. Covarrubias over to Kautsky. Right back to her. Up ahead to Koss. Kautsky and Covarrubias playing hot potato with it. Now Kautsky will back up. Covarrubias finds herself in a double team. Works her way out of it. Right back to Kautsky. Only one other person besides these two has touched the ball this possession, and Covarrubias cannot finish. Back on the other end. Shot, or rather pass. And the shot this time is no good. Well, what a finish, followed by Davison. She cannot finish, though. Instead, it will be Kylie Webster. Kautsky looking around, over to Covarrubias. There's a long, it's a long two, and it's no good. 44-30. Waterloo's been able to trim the deficit down a little bit by 4. Now over to Webster. Webster can't get it to her intended target. McCarthy could not corral the pass. Over to Covarrubias. Her shot is good. Covarrubias with the assist from Kautsky, and it's 46-30. 12:40 to play. Pass inside is good. Harmony Schaefer able to get that one to go. 46-32. Warner takes a 3. It's going to be short, and it's going to be rebounded by Schaefer. Looking around inside. Nice pass. No good, though, as McCarthy cannot finish that one off. Covarrubias over to Warner. Warner driving inside. Her shot, no good. This one is good for Waterloo on the other end. Harmony Schaefer has got 6 points already here in the second half. And this is going to be an offensive foul on Moonse Navarro. As Davison went down hard. It's only a 12-point game right now. 46-34. So here we go, 11:35, 12-point game. Waterloo is down 18 at one point, and a travel here against the Pirates. Panthers passing it around, Gudex, and she did not get it to Tucker. Tucker wasn't looking at the pass, and this one is going to go as Schaefer trims it to a 10-point deficit. 46-36, 11 minutes to play. Covarrubias, and it's going to be a travel on Palmyra-Eagle, so that shot doesn't count. And Waterloo on a little bit of a run here. And a timeout will go to Palmyra-Eagle. It'll be a full timeout used by Coach Trzynski. With 11:02 to play, it is 46-36. The Waterloo Pirates coming back a little bit. Panthers still up 10. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back with Panthers girls basketball here on PETV. We're back here. Panthers against Waterloo, and that pass is going to be taken away. Chloe Warner with the steal. Gudex, three-pointer, no good, well short. And Covarrubias trying to take it away from Webster there. Not able to. Davison up ahead. Bowman. Shot is blocked by Sarah Tucker and Koss, and that is going to be a carry there. Got too high of a dribble. Panthers nearly with the clean takeaway, but not able to get it. Bowman looking around for someone to pass it into. Gets it into Webster. Right back to Bowman. Shot, no good. And the second chance, no good. Third chance is good, though. Bowman eventually got the points. It was Schaefer who could not get the second one to fall. And timeout here as Webster's shoe came undone. And we're ready to get back underway. Back to single-digit deficit for Waterloo. 46-38 the score. Approaching 10 minutes to play. Shot, no good from Covarrubias. Waterloo gets it back. On a run here are the Pirates. And this one, no good. Clean block by Palmyra-Eagle. Tucker can't get it to go. Somebody needs to corral it. And they get it. Gudex is the one who comes away with it. Now we'll pitch it out to the corner. Koss three. No good. Rebounded by Covarrubias. Covarrubias. Back over. Warner three. Good! And a pivotal swing there as Waterloo could have had that one on a 50-50 ball that was just kind of rolling around. And instead the Panthers come away with 3 points there. And it's back to an 11-point lead. And the Panthers come away with that one after no good on the shot for Waterloo. And that one, a pass nearly taken away, and Warner comes away with it somehow, and she is then fouled by Emma Bauman. And that's going to be her third, and Warner will head to the line shooting two. This is a stark difference from the first half where we had 8 fouls called within the first 3 minutes of that one. We only have 3 fouls called about halfway through the second half here. First free throw was no good by Warner. Tegan Kautsky coming back in, as is Nevaeh Morales for the Pirates. And Bauman will take a seat with 3 for at least about a minute or two. Warner, second free throw, no good, and she cannot convert. Empty trip to the line, instead tries to steal it away and nearly had it, but tipped it out of bounds. Nearly picked the pocket of Madeline McCarthy. Davison inbound on the sideline here. Halfway through the second half. 9:10 to play. 49-38 game. Pass up ahead, inside, and that's going to be a travel. That's a jump ball as the Panthers had their hands on it. So, a break for Waterloo there, and they will keep possession. Webster looking around. Passes it into Davison. Davison on Warner. Now into the corner. Here's Schaefer. Her shot is good. Harmony Schaefer has been big in this second half. Makes it 49-40 with 8:45. And Warner, that is a takeaway by Waterloo, but instead the Panthers come away with it. Schaefer nearly had it. Tegan Kautsky came away with it. Warner three is good again. Another pivotal opportunity missed there as Waterloo could not come away with the 50 ball. And Warner made him pay for it a second time. 52-40, 12-point game. Inside, that's going to be a foul on the Panthers and send Madeline McCarthy to the line. That will be on Presley Koss, and that's going to be her fourth. So she's in deep foul trouble now, too, and should likely be pulled off here. Madeline McCarthy. No sub coming in for Koss. And now Cassidy Taylor will come in as McCarthy misses the first one. Bowman back on the floor as well for Waterloo. 8:15 to play here. 52-40. Second shot is no good. And another empty trip for Waterloo this time. Kautsky takes it back out, now throwing it over to Covarrubias. Covarrubias driving in. Can't get it to go. A little too hard off the glass. Back to Tegan Kautsky. 3 is good. Back-to-back threes for this Panthers organization. And it is a 15-point lead again, just like that, as the Panthers going on a little run of their own. Shot there is by Madeline McCarthy. Stops the run by Palmyra-Eagle. 55-42. 7:30 to play. Warner can't get it to go. A little bit of a wild shot there. Up ahead, Davison. Her shot, no good. And rebounded by Sarah Tucker. Tegan Kautsky has it down at the other end. And a timeout by the Panthers. It'll be a 30-second timeout. We'll be right back. You're watching Panthers girls basketball on PETV. All right, so the Panthers out of timeout, and it's going to be a turnover. Down at the other end, Schaefer can't control it, and it's going to go out of bounds. 55-42 game for those of you who are just joining us. Panthers have the advantage by 13 with 7 minutes to play. Covarrubias looking around. Over to Warner. Warner will pass it over to Kautsky now. Team Kautsky to Taylor. Back to Kautsky now. Warner's double teamed. Covarrubias 3, and no good. In and out there. It would have been 3 straight threes for the Panthers organization. And that is going to be a foul there. This Panthers team sends Webster back to the line. And it's going to be a foul on Sarah Tucker. That'll be the second on Tucker. Webster's shot is good. Makes it 55-43. Second shot is no good. But that is Bowen getting the rebound and putting it back. And just like that, it's a 10-point game. Back to 10. As the Panthers lead 55-45, and a timeout taken here by Waterloo. And we'll stay with you here as it's only a 30-seconder. Those who may be watching the Packer game at the moment, still 7-0 in favor of Detroit. Lions got a quick early touchdown, and the Packers have not been able to do much on offense so far. And we're glad you're with us here, as this game has been an exciting one. And it's been kind of back and forth. Despite what the scoreboard may say, it has been an exciting, action-packed game so far. And it will no doubt continue to be that way down the stretch here in the final. 6:27 as the Panthers will inbound it. Covarrubias will do the honors. Looking around, gets it into Kautsky. Kautsky trying to break the press. They do. Kautsky up ahead of Taylor. Over to Warner in the corner. 3, no good. Little short that time. Bauman over to Davison. Inside to Webster, and that is going to be out of bounds off of Waterloo. Palmyra-Eagle gets possession with less than 6 minutes to play. Waterloo pressing here. Over to Warner. Warner slowing it down, taking some time off the clock. Taylor, back to Warner. Warner driving in. Shot is good. Nice dish from Taylor right to Warner, who had an open shot, and a travel called against Bauman, who picked up her dribble. And the Pirates have done that a couple different times now tonight, picking up the dribble just a little too early. 57-45. Panthers have the lead with 5:35 to play here. They'll pass it into Warner. Panthers' highest lead was 18. Shot, no good, and that will go over and be out of bounds. Taylor, no good on the three. Inside, taken away. Tegan Kautsky stole it. Kautsky now up ahead to Covarrubias. Shot is no good. Nearly went in for a three-point play, but Covarrubias will be sent to the line to shoot two. And that foul goes against Harmony Schaefer, the third on her, second on Waterloo this half. So no team is really only 6 combined fouls this half compared to well over 20 in half number one. First shot no good from Covarrubias. 57-45 ball game. Second free throw goes in off the backboard. And Waterloo has been able to get some runs strung together, but just not enough to pull themselves out of the deep deficit they faced, especially coming or starting the second half here. No good on that shot as Tegan Kautsky now controls it, bringing it back down to the other end. And we'll throw it over to the freshman, Sarah Tucker. The only freshman on this team getting playing time. Here she is for three. No good. And trying to get the rebound is Covarrubias. That one went over the backboard, so probably should have been called out of bounds regardless. And we'll go to the Pirates. We're down 13 here, 58-45, 4:37 to play now. Current situation. Again, both these teams came in here with 1 win on the season. Panthers were 1-3. Waterloo was 1-1. And a foul called there against Davison, so Davison will go to the line. And that one goes on Warner. So that's her fourth. And Warner now in some trouble. Koss will come back in, also has 4. Just got to be careful. Davison's first one, no good. Well off to the left. Koss coming in for Warner, and Moonse Navarro will come in for Sarah Tucker. Davison's second is good. 1 for 2 from the charity stripe that time. 58-46. Kautsky over to Moonse Navarro. Thought about the three. Now will dribble in. Now Navarro looking over to Kautsky. Gets it to her. Throwing it around. Covarrubias, her pass. A little bit forced there over to Harmony Schaefer. Schaefer bringing it back down the floor. Schaefer also thought about the three. Throws it up ahead. Dangerous pass, but they got it there. Three-pointer, no good. And it's going to go out of bounds off of the Panthers. Taylor was the last one to touch it. Bauman inbound. Gets it into Webster. Waterloo pitching it around. Bauman cannot get the shot to go, but it did not matter. There's 3 seconds in the lane called here against the Pirates. Kautsky racing down the other end. What a screen thrown by there by Davison. No call. And Covarrubias gets it to go. An injured player here on the floor. And some concern there. She might have tripped, not entirely sure. Davison was the one who took that hard screen, got knocked to the floor, then got up, and then fell to the floor again. I think she may just have tripped on that second one, and she immediately got up, said she was all right. She had to come out because anytime the coach comes out on the floor, it's a rule, mandatory substitution there in that situation. And out of bounds off of the Panthers. 60-46 with 3:28 to play here. Webster throws it in. Morales cannot get it to go. Bauman, second chance, no good. Rebounded by Cassidy Taylor. Throws it over to Kautsky. Kautsky. Covarrubias inside, foul, no travel instead. No shot. And the Panthers turn it over. This is a high in points so far this season for Palmyra-Eagle. Their highest before this was their win against Williams Bay on Monday. They had 58. They have now hit 60. 3 minutes to play in this one as Koss took it away, but the Pirates take it right back. Bauman trying to control it and instead throws it to Kautsky. Kautsky and Covarrubias on the other end. And a foul here, I believe, on the Pirates. And it's going to go against number 21, Nevaeh Morales, the second on her. And third on Waterloo. Kautsky, long three, no good. Webster bringing it up in this 60-46 game. 14-point lead for the Panthers with 2.5 to play. And a travel call there against Madeline McCarthy. And good to see Davison looks like she's about ready to sub back in. Now takes a seat. Kautsky shot. No good from three. Rebounded by Webster. Webster looking around, and Bauman got it. No good. Rebounded by the Pirates. Back to Bauman. Looking around, Webster. Dribbling in now, Webster. And that's going to be a foul on the Panthers. And Cassidy Taylor, that will be her fifth. And she will foul out of this one.
That's her fifth. Team 6.
So Taylor subs out after a nice outing by her. Sarah Tucker coming in. Kylie Webster will be at the line shooting 2 here with just under 2 minutes to play. First one good from Webster. Makes it 60-47. Looking around, it's going to be knocked out of bounds off of the Panthers, so it remains Waterloo ball.
Pirates ball.
Looking around, three-pointer here by Webster, no good. Rebounded by the Pirates. They've got a lot of offensive boards. It's a highlight here. No call, and a shot. Nice shot there from Harmony. Schaefer gets the 2 to fall. 60-49. Not a done deal here yet. Well, it would take quite a bit to happen here for the Pirates. And Koss tracks it down. Three-pointer, no good. Rebounded by Bauman. 1:24 to work with. They're going to have to force the issue here. And that one good to go. Webster gets it to fall. 9-point game. Not impossible. 1:10 remaining here. Panthers need to just keep this ball, get some protection. Sarah Tucker has it. Now over to Covarrubias. Covarrubias dribbling inside. Her shot is good. And that makes it an 11-point game again. Timeout on a 30-second timeout for Waterloo. That'll be a full timeout. She has no 30 seconds left. So, Coach Emily Truman takes a timeout, and we'll be right back with more Panthers girls basketball live here on PTV. Here we go, 53.8 seconds to play. It is 62-51 in favor of the Panthers. Webster trying to dribble in, not able to get that shot to fall, and a jump ball there. And the possession arrow in favor of the Panthers. 43.7 seconds to play. And an 11-point game. And a foul there on Davison will send Covarrubias to the line with a tick under 40 seconds left in this game. But quite a few to give here if you are Waterloo. Only at 14 fouls. Now up ahead to Covarrubias. Covarrubias looking around, and that is off of her foot. So Pirates ball. Again, still an 11-point game with 36 seconds to play, but stranger things have happened. 3-point shot, and well short from Bauman. And out of bounds. Gives it to the Panthers. Kautsky looking around. Gets it into Warner. And Warner lost it. And now tipped away by Kautsky. Warner up ahead to Moonse Navarro. It's going to be a travel. Took a couple too many steps with it. 18.3 to play with 62-51 being the score here. Webster. Over to Schaefer. Got it to go. Makes it 62-53. And Covarrubias is fouled. And foul is going to be on number 14, Harmony Schaefer, her fourth. And I mean, really no reason to foul here. With 0.7 to play, the Panthers have a 2-game winning streak. The Palmyra-Eagle Panthers win this one 62-53 over the Waterloo Pirates, and that makes it 2 in a row for the Panthers, and that's another Panthers W. Here from the Panthers, Dwayne Wildcourt. Thank you so much for joining us here tonight. Be sure to tune into the Packer game right after this. Go Pack Go! And make sure to tune in tomorrow as the Panthers boys basketball program will have their first home game of the season. And we are excited to call that one. Until then, we hope you have a good night, and we will see you tomorrow live here on PETV.